Here in this video we will showcase the 19 different super species and titans seen in GxK The New Empire. Spoilers ahead. Just in case there are those that haven't seen the movie yet, tough luck. It's been 2 weekends, so we're doing this video by hook or by crook. Let's start with the smaller creatures and then get to the larger titans. Let's get to it. Number 1, the Leafwings. These are the same small flying creatures that were first seen in Kong Skull Island of 2017, and then again in Godzilla vs. Kong, both in Skull Island and then later as a larger variant inside the Hollow Earth. Here they have a sharp nose like beak, and they fly in flocks and are dangerous in huge numbers. Number 2, the Hellhawks. Hellhawks are large creatures with vulture-like heads, with sharp beaks, and bird-like feet with long talons. They have rugged leathery skin and sparse hair like feathers on their heads, and on their backs they have jagged spines. They are predatory and would kill humans on sight. Number 3, Vertacines. These are black and yellow striped flying creatures of the Hollow Earth, similar in size to a Hellhawk, which is 3 meters or 9 feet tall and has a 20 to 30 feet wide wingspan. They fly in large flocks and are avoided by predators due to their defense mechanism, which is bioelectrical in nature, creating massive lightning arcs that scare and shock even the larger titans like the great apes. Number 4, the Parrot Frog. These are peculiar Hollow Earth creatures. The Parrot Frogs are amphibians that look like orange frogs with unique black eyes and 4 dorsal fins on their heads, back and forelegs, which resembles fish fins. They also have small, sharp teeth and can inflate their vocal sac significantly when croaking, mimicking other titan sounds as a mechanism to scare off predators. Number 5, the Spore Mantises. Spore Mantises are carnivorous ambush predators first introduced in the 2017 film Skull Island, and later appearing as a darker variant here in GxK. They have bodies and limbs that mimic fallen trees, with tree bark as part of their skin. However, under this deceptive exterior, they harbor a deadly parasitic slug-like creature. Now let's head on to the larger titans that were seen here, starting with the Wart Dogs. Wart Dogs are huge dog-like creatures with large skulls, long sharp fangs and tusks. They have strong bodies with a big rib cage and a sloping back with muscular necks. They are pack hunters and will chase down larger titans, as was evident when they were after Kong in the beginning of the movie. These dog-like titans are around 46 meters or 150 feet tall. Number 7, Titanus Dirk. The fan favorite Dirk makes a short appearance in the movie where he struggles in a tug of war against Kong for a Wart Dog carcass. Dirk seems to be 100 feet or 30 meters tall here, and still appears the same with a lizard crocodile body and osteoderms on its back. The fact that Kong doesn't kill Dirk and lets him have the food points to the fact that maybe Dirk has become Kong's pet. Number 8, Warbats. Measuring 428 feet or 130 meters long, Warbats are serpentine reptilian titans with 2 red membranous wings all along the top half of their body, supported by long spines that are extensions of the rib cage. Their torso is snake-like and possesses venomous tips on the wing membranes. They can also fly and slither at great speeds. Number 9, Siller. This 341 feet or 104 meters tall fan favorite from KOTM and one of the most recurring titans also makes a short appearance in GxK The New Empire. In the movie, Siller has a similar body type with the 6 sharp crab-like legs, a cephalopod squid-like head, and an armored torso. She does seem to be redder, bigger, and deadlier due to her absorbing a shitload of radiation in GxK The Hunted. Number 10, Tiamut. Measuring 847 feet or 258 meters long, this titan is a highly territorial one and has a long-standing rivalry with the Big G. In GxK, she is most serpentine with many small purple fins along most of her body, but lacks tail fins. Her bioluminescence also now glows magenta. She has 4 short legs with clawed feet and 4 ear-like cranial fins arranged like flower petals, which can be used to attack and suffocate other titans. Number 11, the Drowned Viper. This is a gigantic serpentine eel-like creature, a titan, which is blue and silver with yellow stripes and inhabits the lakes of Hollow Earth. It has a fin starting from the base of its large draconic head and goes down to its neck. It also has a second set of jaws in its throat that can extend to attack and ambush prey items. The specimen that attacked Kong looks to be around 1000 feet or 300 meters long. Then number 12, we have the gorilla-type great apes. These are the Kongs or the great apes that share a bloodline with that of Kong. They are part of Scar King's kingdom in the volcanic region of Hollow Earth. They, like Kong, resemble greatly the gorillas of the surface world. It is clearly visible by their slanted skulls, heavier or stockier build, and a darker face tone. Their size range from 200 feet to 300 feet or 60 to 90 meters tall. 13. The chimpanzee type great apes. These are the more malevolent great apes and they resemble more like the chimpanzees. They are lankier with longer and slimmer hands and legs. They have a fairer skin tone, at least on the face, and also look to be more rabid or having a mangy fur coat. One of the great apes that escaped Kong's first encounter with Suko and the others was a part of this subspecies. He and the others look to be around 250 feet on average. Number 14. Suko. Suko is a primate, a great ape resembling Kong, but with orange fur similar to the Scar King. The reason for this is shown in the film when Scar King decides to march on the secret Iwi settlement. In one of those scenes, we see a bunch of female Kongs that carry orange babies, which points to the fact that Scar King has been naughty and mated a lot with the female of the species and created a hybrid superspecies. Suko here is one of them. He has green eyes and measures approximately 131 feet or 40 meters tall. Now finally we have the 5 great titans of GxK, including the alphas. The first is Mothra, the queen of the monsters. She is resurrected from death here in GxK. Contrary to what was shown in the end credits of KOTM, Mothra's egg was instead cared for by the Iwi of Hollow Earth. She sports a similar design to her first incarnation in the Monsterverse, but glows with bright golden god rays here. She seems to be 52 feet or 16 meters and with a wingspan of more than 800 feet, so the same as KOTM. 16. We have Kong. Here Kong has matured and grown a silverback fur indicating his primehood. He still measures 337 feet or 102 meters tall. In the movie he has the same basic design as was seen in GvK, but alongside the axe he receives an upgrade in the form of a mechanical power fist called the Beast Glove. Number 17. Godzilla. The big G here was seen in 3 different forms in the New Empire. He was first shown to have the same design as in KOTM and GvK. Then later when facing Tiamut, he was crackling with blue atomic energy all over his body as a result of him overloading on radiation in order to defeat the serpentine rival. He then takes her home to absorb magnified solar radiation and transforms into a magenta evolved design that is slimmer with longer limbs, spikier scales, with magenta dorsal plates, a thagomizer on the tail end, and has a 20 times power capacity upgrade. But he still retains the 120 meters or 393 feet size. Number 18. The Scar King. He is the main villain of the show. He is a variant of the chimpanzee type great apes with a reddish orange fur. He is 97 meters or 318 feet tall, and although he is shorter and smaller than Kong by overall build, he is faster and more agile with a very cunning combative mindset. He also controls the ancient titan via a crystal that has some sort of telepathic powers. And yeah, of course, number 19 we have Shimu. The Ancient One, Shimu is a very unique titan with frost powers and can shoot a frostbite blast from her mouth that turns everything into ice. And it comes out as some sort of a beam. She is clearly the biggest titan ever by overall body size. She walks on all 4 legs and stands at an estimated 150 meters or 500 feet height when measured from her feet to the top of her biggest crystal spike. And although she is super powerful, she is still an innocent creature that is unfortunately enslaved by Scar King and does his bidding via a crystal. And so those are the 19 super species and titans seen in GxK The New Empire. So if you like this video, then watch this other one as well, and do check out our channel for other Monsterverse content. We might have things you haven't seen before. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.